The vice presidency is often seen as a waiting game, a role in the shadows. But some vice presidents have stepped forward to shape America in profound ways. As Kamala Harris serves in this complex role, what lessons can she draw from those who came before her? Join us as we explore 5 vice presidents who made history and what they can teach us about leadership today. Welcome to Whispered Tales by Joe, where history meets today's world. In each quiet moment, we uncover lessons from the past that resonate with our lives now. Let's journey back in time together. At number 5, we begin with John Adams, America's very first vice president. Serving under George Washington from 1789 to 1797, Adams faced the unique challenge of defining what the vice presidency should be. Often feeling sidelined, he famously called it the most insignificant office ever invented. Yet Adams found ways to make his mark, advocating for policies and building alliances that would later help him become the nation's second president. Adams's role in establishing the dignity and importance of the vice presidency is a lesson in patience and perseverance, a reminder that sometimes influence is built quietly, away from the spotlight. John Adams, known for his frankness and determination, once said, "Facts are stubborn things, and whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or the dictates of our passions, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence." These words reflect Adams's commitment to truth and principle, qualities that defined his approach to leadership even when he felt sidelined as vice president. For Kamala Harris, the lesson is clear. Even when your role seems limited, there is always room to shape the future if you remain engaged and proactive. At number 4, we find Martin Van Buren, Vice President under Andrew Jackson from 1833 to 1837. Known as the Little Magician, Van Buren was a master of political strategy and coalition building. He played a crucial role in shaping the Democratic Party and aligning it with the interests of ordinary Americans, a move that would shape American politics for generations. Van Buren's work behind the scenes laid the groundwork for his eventual rise to the presidency, teaching us that the vice presidency is not just a waiting room, but a powerful platform to influence policy and build political capital. Martin Van Buren, a master of political strategy, believed in the power of patience and diplomacy. He once remarked, "It is easier to do a job right than to explain why you didn't." This quote encapsulates his philosophy of taking action and accountability, using his time as vice president to quietly shape the future of American politics. For Kamala Harris, Van Buren's legacy is a reminder to use her position to build bridges, foster coalitions, and set the stage for future influence. Coming in at number 3 is Theodore Roosevelt, Vice President under William McKinley in 1901. Roosevelt, known for his energetic style, was initially reluctant to accept the vice presidency, considering it a political dead end. However, after McKinley's assassination, Roosevelt assumed the presidency and went on to become one of the most dynamic leaders in American history, pushing for reforms in business, conservation, and labor rights. Roosevelt's rapid rise from vice president to president shows how unexpected events can catapult a vice president into the highest office, challenging them to lead in moments of crisis. Theodore Roosevelt, always brimming with energy and enthusiasm, famously declared, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." These words capture Roosevelt's unyielding spirit and determination to lead with conviction, even when he initially viewed the vice presidency as a political dead end. For Kamala Harris, Roosevelt's story is a powerful reminder of the need to be prepared for the unexpected, to lead with courage, and to be ready to step up when history calls. At number 2, we have Lyndon B. Johnson, who became vice president under John F. Kennedy in 1961. Johnson's vice presidency took a dramatic turn on November 22, 1963, when Kennedy was assassinated. Sworn in as president aboard Air Force One, Johnson faced the monumental task of leading a grieving nation while pushing forward civil rights reforms and navigating the complexities of the Vietnam War. Johnson's ability to seize the moment and enact sweeping legislation, like the Civil Rights Act of 1964, illustrates how a vice president can rise to the occasion, turning tragedy into an opportunity for transformative change. Lyndon B. Johnson, thrust into leadership under the most tragic of circumstances, once said, "Yesterday it is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose." This quote reflects his forward-looking approach and determination to seize the moment, driving change in a time of national uncertainty. For Kamala Harris, Johnson's experience is a lesson in resilience, adaptability, and the importance of being ready to lead in times of national crisis. And finally, at number 1, we turn to Thomas Jefferson, vice president under John Adams from 1797 to 1801. Jefferson, one of the founding fathers, found himself in a unique position as vice president, often at odds with President Adams, while quietly advocating for his own vision of the nation. His time as vice president laid the groundwork for his later achievements as president, including the Louisiana Purchase and the drafting of the Declaration of Independence. Jefferson's experience as vice president taught him the value of diplomacy, patience, and strategic thinking. He understood the importance of balancing differing views and ideologies, a skill that would later define his presidency. While Jefferson often found himself at odds with President Adams, he maintained his commitment to unity and dialogue, understanding that political differences should not divide a nation. As he once said, "I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend." These words reflect Jefferson's belief in the power of collaboration and discourse, even amid ideological divides. For Kamala Harris, Jefferson's legacy is a reminder to navigate political complexities with grace and vision, and to use every position as a stepping stone for greater influence and impact. These 5 vice presidents, each in their own way, shaped American history in moments of uncertainty, crisis, and change. For Kamala Harris, their stories offer valuable lessons in leadership, resilience, and the unpredictable nature of political life. Which vice president's story inspired you the most, and why? And what other vice presidents or political figures would you like to see us explore in future videos? Let us know in the comments below. Join us tomorrow as we explore more about Kamala Harris's role and how she might navigate the challenges ahead, drawing on these historical insights. Until then, keep listening to the whispers of history. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.